6 qualities that make Virgos the most attentive lovers, in the Zodiac. When I started reading about Virgos, I kept seeing the same thing. We're picky, analytical, and judge the shit out of people, because we think we're so perfect. But we kind of are, to be honest. I feel like people think we're so dry, but in reality, we're great humans and even better great lovers. And I'm not being biased about it, even though I'm also a Virgo. Let me break it down for you. 1. We're loyal as can be. This is one trait I always see associated with Virgos, and it's so true. We hold this characteristic at a high standard for ourselves, and everyone around us. That's why we're sometimes disappointed when certain people don't pull through. When it comes to the people we care about, we have their backs like they're our very own. I mean, when someone holds a special place in your heart, that's what you expect of them, right? But really, we will never disappoint you, and if we ever do, it'll probably hurt us more than it'll hurt you. That's one thing we need to stop doing, being so hard on ourselves. So when we come across that someone special, the person can expect our whole heart. It's basically like tunnel vision for us, that person is all that we see. We won't play that hard to get game this generation, unfortunately always does. Once we see the potential in you, you have our full attention. 2. We go the extra mile. This kind of plays into the whole being loyal part. We do the most for our loved ones because it's in us to do so. And the best part is, we don't expect anything in return because it's what we feel is right. Whatever you need, we got you. If our boo isn't feeling like themselves, had a crappy day, or experienced anything that killed their mood, we will do everything in our power to make them feel extraordinary. The last thing we want to see is our bae down in the dumps. 3. We want to listen to you. We don't really say much, at least not when you first meet us. We're more of an observant bunch. It takes a while for us to open up, just because we like to see who we're talking with, and then we play off of their personality. And to all you talkers, we're your go-to lover. We want to listen to you, because we want to know more about you and unravel your mind. We want to see you talk about your passions, and see the light in your eyes. This especially comes in handy when shit gets real, and the arguments start to happen. We're not ones to jump to conclusions. We want to hear you out whatever the story may be. So, don't expect us to go off, until we've heard what you have to say. 4. We'll notice the things no one else does. We're detail-orientated. Things have to be tidy and perfect, but when it comes to our baes, they're perfect the way they are even if they don't think so. And when they do decide to switch something up, like their looks, we'll be the first to compliment them. Trust me, I know. I'm usually the first among my friends to notice, if one of them does something different, and they get so happy when I notice. This goes beyond looks too. Since we were great listeners, we discover traits that your past lovers never noticed, because they were too busy looking elsewhere. We also have a type of sixth sense, and we always notice a change in behavior or mood. So don't worry, if we fuck up, we'll know immediately because of the way you treat us. 5. We're perfectionists. Some people might think there's no such thing as perfect, but not to a Virgo. Now, I use the word perfectionist in a unique way, because we're not there to make our lovers perfect. That would just annoy the crap out of them. Since we have such high standards in all that we do, we want the same for the people we love. We want them to become the best versions of themselves. Baby, we're going to be your #1 fan in all that you do, and we'll push you because we have faith in you. We might get annoying, but you'll look back and realize all that you've done, and how much you've grown. And at the end of the day, we'll be there saying, I told you so. 6. We keep it honest. We're known for our brutal honesty. If you don't want to hear an opinion that will probably hurt your feelings, don't come to us. But that's beside the point. We don't want you to have to wonder about anything. We hate games and do not abide by them in any situation. If we want you, we'll let you know, and if not, we'll make it obvious you have no chance, in a nice way, of course. We might be brutal, but we're not assholes.